Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chocolate series. It's the beginning of a very long series to organize chocolates by what they taste like, not what they are labeled, because that's been a factor, a pet peeve of mine for a very long time. Is a lot of these chocolates you go to grab for one thinking, oh, that's a dark, or oh, that's a milk chocolate, or that's this, that's that, and you don't turn out to be what you want, even though they might be excellent in another category. So this is going to be a very long, drawn out, open thing of all the chocolates we can get from all the chocolates major distros guaranteed, plus anything else we can get our hands on or already have. Starting off tonight with a dark chocolates and white chocolates. So we kind of got the cream of the crop here if we're going to pick a specific genre of these. Yeah, Lady Liberty's joining me tonight with this long series. She's loving this testing so much. See the smile? Anyhow, yes. So let's start off tonight. We have a list. We have 13 chocolates to go over tonight. Start off. We're gonna start right off with just it's a random order. Actually, it's kind of alphabetical, but kind of a random order on this. I will have it all in the description so everyone can see what ones we went over each episode. And then in the end, the last episode, we're gonna have them ranked by category of what they are. So this is going to be like a series and then a capping at the end where it's actually got a proper ranking. We'll just go over tonight where the rankings are as far as usability, but in the end, it'll be ranked according to what they are in the category where they actually fit. Anyhow, we're going to start off with dark chocolate from Vape Train Australia, VTA or AKA Impact Flavors. So I'll let her go over her notes first on that one if she wants, if she remembers.
Straight up chalky dark chocolate.
It is a little bit chalky. Yeah. I get is that all you had? Yeah.
Yeah, I ranked this one as a 6.
6 of 10.
Yeah.
The ranking was at the beginning of this video. I put it in there so you can tell what the rankings are. Um, okay, so bittersweet dark chocolate with just a tinge of chalkiness. 6 of 10. This used to be like the dark chocolate of choice, but there is another out there, but it's also this might still be one of your best choices for dark chocolate, just to warn you. Yeah. So yeah, I got a 6 of 10 on that one myself, but that's mostly because there's a better one available, and there is that tinge of chalkiness. It's still pretty damn good dark chocolate though. All right. So like I said, this won't be that long an episode, but this way here we can compile them all together. Dark chocolate medicine flower. Okay, this is a cheat. Is the next one on the list.
All right.
I
It's
Yeah.
rich, dark chocolate. It's creamy and decadent, and I gave this one an 8. I would use this one all the time if somebody didn't keep it under lock and key on me.
I got a bittersweet dark creamy chocolate. 9 of 10. This is actually, yeah, you won't just for foreshadow here. You'll never see me put a 10 of 10 because there's always a chance something could be better. 9 of 10 is the highest ranking you ever get. This one is up there. There's just no way to complain about this flavor. It's a delicious dark chocolate. It is what it's supposed to be. Um, yeah, we're not going to be ranking these at the end of night, so this was definitely my top for the night. But let's see. Next, ice cream, dark chocolate, super concentrate from Wonder Flavors.
Alrighty. I gave this one a 7. It's more of a milk chocolate than a dark, but it's a nice creamy ice cream. A bit thin. It does need a little help on the ice cream, but the milk chocolate in it is really nice.
Okay, is that all you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Darker milk chocolate cream, not quite dark chocolate. It's like a darker milk chocolate. So this is one of those ones that's not going to fit into the category of dark chocolate in the end. It will be in the milk chocolate category. Here it is a 7 of 10, but as I said, this is just usability. Is it usable? Definitely. It's above just plain usable. It's actually recommended. So it's yeah. These rankings are not necessarily going to translate later on when we do the final testing. Next, we have Love from VTA, aka Impact Flavors.
So I gave this one a 6. I got a dark buttery creaminess out of it. But it's missing that hint of the chocolate that a white chocolate is supposed to have. So this isn't one of my favorites, but it's not bad.
Yep, I got a slightly tangy sweet cream. It's not quite white chocolate, but it's got a weird tang to it, like almost a candy tang. Like it's sweet and tangy kind of feeling. It's just a little bit of it tickles the taste buds a little bit, a little bit weird sweetness. Unique flavor, not quite white chocolate, but interesting and usable. I give it a 5 of 10. I mean, it's just, I'm glad they called it Love and not white chocolate, actually. So it's not actually called white chocolate. So that's not a mark against it, actually. But it's not going to be my grab and go to for everything. But there are specific uses where this might come in real handy. So it's definitely something that you want to look at, especially if you want something a little bit different. All right. Next, white chocolate Flavorah.
Thick, creamy, buttery white chocolate. I gave this one a 9. This is my favorite of the night. It is my favorite white chocolate, hands down. It's just everything that a white chocolate is supposed to be. And it is the flavor to use to make all the other white chocolates better.
Yep. I got a sweet white chocolate with a slight mild dark vanilla note to it. And not a bad thing. Some texture to it. I did give it 8 of 10. And yes, this is usually my base. Like for me, a white chocolate is not complete without this in it. I like this and add one of the other creamy chocolates, including even all the way up to the Love will work. So it's so versatile what it will work with, but it just needs a little bit of creaminess added to it because this is just this is like the base for all the white chocolates for me. So I got 8 of 10 of this. Like I said, for me, that's rare. You don't see a lot of eights and nines for me. So next would be white chocolate, Milky Cream, super concentrate from Wonder Flavors. Wonder Flavors.
I gave this one a 6. It's not a really good white chocolate on its own, but pairs well with another such as Flavorah or VSO. It's just on its own, it's kind of waxy and it doesn't have that buttery, creamy white chocolateness to it. It definitely needs help.
True. Um, I got sweet white chocolate with a slight mild dark vanilla. No, that's Flavor. Sorry. White chocolate milky. I moved it on screen. Very milky, sweet cream, sort of almost white chocolate, very little texture. 6 of 10. It's not quite full on chocolate. It's like a very sweet, milky cream to me, which is not bad. It pairs very well with the Flavorah, but by itself, no, not. It's not quite a white chocolate to me. It does have uses. You might want a very milky, sweet cream for something, and it's not like Vienna cream. It's different. It's almost candied cream. Yeah. So 6 of 10 on that. White chocolate TPA or TFA, if you rather.
All right. I know we have a difference of opinion because Tim talked to me before the show, but I gave this one a 7. When again, it's got to be paired with like the Flavorah, but it's a nice thick white chocolate. I like it.
Okay, so I get a very artificial white chocolate. It does have texture and it's passable, but barely for me because of the artificial part of it. And I know white chocolate has artificial note to it to begin with. This tastes like it's artificially made, like it's an artificial flavor. Like, some of the old TPAs and TFAs do that. Passable, but barely. So for me, it's a 5 of 10. It does work with Flavorah, but for one, it's lacking that creaminess. It actually really benefits with Flavorah. It's usable, but it's not great to me. It's kind of like it's all right. Next, we have the OG white chocolate from VSO.
It's a thin white chocolate. but it does taste like white chocolate. It tastes good, but it needs help. So again, it's one of those ones that you're gonna have to boost with another white chocolate. And I gave this one a 7.
I got a creamy, milky white chocolate. Texture is lacking, but decent flavor. 6 of 10 on this. And yes, this is actually was my go-to for the longest time. Actually, it's one of my favorites to go with the Flavorah. So, because it adds that creamy, milky white chocolate layer to that nice base that gives you all the texture. So it works really well with that. I keep
One,
mentioning Flavorah, but I think for me, the white chocolates have to have that or it's not quite right for me, but that's a personal taste. We have white chocolate base from VTA or impact flavors.
all right. I got a nice, tasty white chocolate, but it needs help. And I gave this one a 7.
I have a, darker white chocolate cream. Uh, it's a little bit got a little bit darker side, like almost it's not quite vanilla, but that almost vanilla note to it is a little darker than some of the others. Uh, Little dark for milky white chocolate, but it's got a nice flavor to it. It's still good. I gave it a 6 of 10. I still like it better than TPA. So even though the TPA is yeah easier to identify as a white chocolate, but it's not as tasty as that artificial note. Yeah, 6 of 10 on that one. White chocolate raw VSO.
All right. So I gave this one an 8. I like this one slightly better than the OG. It's got more body, slightly more chocolate flavor, but still that tasty white chocolate that just needs a slight bit of help.
As I screwed up notes a little bit on naming some stuff. Thick, creamy white chocolate, more texture than the OG, 7 of 10. This is actually probably my absolute fave to mix with the Flavorah. That combination for me is almost godly. The chocolate raw, but this there is a difference though. The white chocolate OG, you can mix it up and be ready, like you can vape it that day or the next day. This one here, it does take a few days to steep because
Yeah.
it does have a strong alcohol note to it, and those sensitive that might actually be an issue too, because some people don't lose that. This one here, yeah. So it is, and then we got okay, yeah. And I'll go over the order of what I would mix with them later at the very end. Chocolate dark from Nomz is
All right.
next.
Again, this is another one that we disagree on. We disagreed on it before and we disagreed on it again. I gave this one an 8. It's a nice creamy milk chocolate. It's not dark. It is a milk chocolate. And to me, it tastes like the Cadbury bars from the UK, that nice creamy milk chocolate bar. And I think it's an amazing flavor. And Tim is just a broken man that doesn't know what chocolate should taste like. Tim?
Dry and a bit bland, very dry. Not
Yes.
quite the dark chocolate I was hoping for. It just has that off note to it that I get from some chocolates, and it's there, but in heavy casiness. And the dryness is just no, dark chocolate should not be that dry and that bland. I gave it a 4 of 10. I don't really recommend this one. I don't like it.
It's not
I can
dry.
taste it, and I can taste it in everything you've mixed it in. I know it's in there, and I automatically don't like it, and you know it. And it's not because you told me it's in there. So I know that this is a flavor I don't like. I might
Don't
actually have
listen
to
to Tim, he's
re-rank that.
broken.
These are my original notes, and I'd almost go and switch it to a 3 of 10 because now that I know I don't like it in mixes, even more so, I would don't like this one.
Oh my God, don't listen to Tim. He is broken. It's delicious.
Yeah, every mix you've ever handed me with that, and it's like, oh, what is that?
Yummy.
No.
Yummy.
Okay, so we got double chocolate dark from TPA or TFA, if you rather, is next.
All right. I only gave this one a 4. The chocolate flavor is there, but it's so dry and it is so bitter. It just doesn't have any of that creaminess to it that a chocolate should have. And it's just, it made me need to drink an entire bottle of water just trying it to flavor test. Yep.
I got a chalky as in the dry part, dry dark chocolate. And yeah, I did say a bit dry. It's just a little too, it's too dry. That's its biggest problem. The flavor's not horrible. The texture's there, but it's just dry. 5 of 10. At least I could think I could use that one. Unlike the Noms. Um,
The
all
Nomz
right.
isn't.
And then last but not least, actually, it might be least actually, white chocolate from Noms.
All right. So according to Graham, I love this flavor and he ordered it because of me, but he's on crack. This flavor is disgusting. I only gave this a 2. It is a strange, creamy chalk. There's no chocolate notes. There's a horribly bad off note. It's just not good. I 10 out of 10 would not recommend getting this one at
Yeah,
all.
I was a little nice to this, but still didn't like it. Chalky and not tasty. And this one here, not just chalky as in chalky like dry. This is chalky like creamy chocolate. This chalky, this tastes like you took a chalk, like the old chalkboards, took that chalk and like melted it into water and then tried to drink it. That kind of chalk. It's pretty gross. Possibly usable for mouthfeel, but not a great white chocolate by far. I
I,
did give this a 4 of 10, and I haven't changed that at all because I haven't mixed with it all because I don't want to. So it should probably be lower, but I have not mixed with it because I don't want to.
I'm
So
afraid
yeah,
to put it in any of my mixes because I feel like it's just going to take my
yeah,
mix that's up here and take it down here, like below where you can see, like below the ground.
yes. So the shining stars here are definitely dark chocolate medicine flour, which is not available at major distros. Now, if you've never tried dark chocolate medicine flour, you'll be fine with dark chocolate from VTA, aka Impact Flavors. You'll be fine with it. It's just once you have the medicine flour, then you realize, oh, well, there's some issues with the other one. You don't really notice them until you try it. So don't let VTA be a scary thing. It is the best dark chocolate out there other than medicine flour, which is a little harder to
Um,
get.
I used to like the VTA dark chocolate, just like I
Hmm.
used to like the VTA chocolate mousse. But then I tried the medicine
Foreshadowing.
flower
Yeah.
and I tried the SSA chocolate mousse, and they're like, bing.
The white chocolate Flavorah for me is a must.
Right.
I know it's a little more costly than some of the others, but if you have that as a base and add any one of the creamy chocolates to it, and white chocolates to it, you get a really, really nice full white chocolate.
Mhm.
It's by far, and if the next one isn't from major distros, would be the white chocolate raw from VSO would be my next favorite because it's the most full. Those are the two most full by themselves. They both actually work with editing the other ones, but they work really well together too, weirdly. Um,
Um,
is- yeah,
if you want, I'm gonna give you a little helpful Lady Liberty tip here. For your white chocolates, if you take 1.5% of Flavorah with 1.5% of any of the other white chocolates, with the exception of the raw, obviously the raw you're going to want to use a little less, more like 0.75%. You're going to
point
get
0.5,
huh?
0.5, 0.75 might be pushing it with that one.
Okay, so 0.5. I haven't tried it yet. I'm just guesstimating, but you're gonna get the full white chocolate effect, like with just a 1.5% Flavora with 1.5% of anything else. And it's just
Now,
gonna be the perfect combo.
if you're going major distros though, the white chocolate Flavorah works really well with white chocolate base. It's actually my favorite combo. Then it would be the white chocolate from probably Wonder Flavors would be my next choice. But it does work with Love as well. Just it's not quite the same with Love because that off flavor, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
Like,
because love really isn't white
yeah.
chocolate.
But the Flavora is like your base chocolate. That's if you don't have that, you can get away with the others. But if you're looking for a full white chocolate, you're gonna have to. I don't really another way you're gonna really fill it out properly. Like I said, there's only two of them that can kind of pull it off as solos. But anyhow, yeah, that's it for the first episode, first volume, I call them. in the series for chocolate series. There's going to be a lot of these. There's going to be well over 100 chocolates we're going to be testing. I would have loved to do it in one round, but I don't want to burn out Lady right away because it'd be nice for her to actually finish this before we she burns out.
What he really means to say is, Lady said she wasn't going to test all the chocolates for one episode, or Tim was going to be buried 6 feet under.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because no, I love
But
chocolate, but not that much.
yeah. So this is just the chocolates, and this is just the ranking for whether they're usable or not. And then we'll in the end, like I said, we'll rank them by category. Like for the one that's a standout today is the ice cream dark chocolate from Wonder Flavors. It's not really a white dark chocolate, it's a darker milk chocolate. So it will be categorized in the milk chocolate category and a little foreshadowing. It's not going to do badly in that category because it's a very good flavor. So that's it for today's episode. Um, Thank you very much. This is going to be a long series. There will be some breaks in the series for any time new releases can come in. I'll give you a little bit of break, but yeah, we'll be doing a lot more testing in the chocolates. And yeah, there's a lot of chocolates that aren't going to be that much fun. This was actually a better episode for us to start off with. Yay. All right. So bye, everybody. Bye.